Lesson 5: Seeds and How They Spread. All plants produce seeds and keep their seeds in different places. Many plants grow a case around the seeds. The case is called a pod. Peas and maple tree seeds grow in pods. The picture below is an example of a pea pod. When the pod is open, the pea seeds are revealed. Count the pea seeds. How many seeds are there? Did you say 7? There are 7 pea seeds inside this pea pod. The picture below is an example of a maple tree pod. When the pod is open, the maple tree seeds are revealed. Can you find where the maple tree seeds are stored? That's where they are there. Count the maple tree seeds. How many seeds are there? Did you say 2? There are 2 seeds there. Some plants grow fruit and keep their seeds inside the fruit. Apples, oranges, and pears are examples of fruit with seeds in them. Point to the pictures of things with seeds in them. Did you say apples? Apples have seeds. Did you pick oranges? Because oranges have seeds as well. What else has seeds? How about the cherries? Cherries have seeds. There's one more picture. The pears. Pears have seeds as well. Hot dogs and toast don't have seeds. Seeds need to leave the seed pod before they can grow into a plant. There are 4 ways seeds spread. The 4 ways seeds spread are animals, wind, weight, and water. The 4 different ways seeds spread ensure that as many seeds as possible have a good chance of growing up to produce seeds of their own. Animals are one of the ways seeds are spread. Animals usually pick up their food and carry it away to another place to eat. Part of the food sometimes falls on the ground. If a seed is in the food that has fallen to the ground, a plant will grow. Animals also like to eat the outside of fruit. When they are finished, the seeds are left behind, and these seeds will grow into a plant. How do animals spread seeds? Let's watch the video and let's pay attention to this squirrel. So as we can see here, this squirrel is nibbling on what it looks like a nut of some sort. And all around here, we see all these little clippings of what's left behind. You see this? So as he's chewing the nut and then walks away and leaves, the nut comes with him. So if a part of the seed has been left over here and left behind, it potentially could grow into another plant. But you saw the squirrel take off with that nut. Some animals like to bury seeds and berries so they can eat them later. Squirrels, chipmunks, and mice are all examples of animals that bury food. Sometimes they forget where they hid their food. When this happens, seeds will germinate in the new location and grow into a plant. How do animals spread seeds? Let's watch this video. So let's see what this squirrel does here. Looks like he is looking for some sort of a nut and he's got something in his mouth. And now he's going to try to dig a hole, as we can see there. And he puts the seed in the hole and he then covers the seed up in the ground. And then he comes back for another seed. Oh, looks like he's found it. He's got it in his mouth now. And off he goes to bury it. Digs it up, packs the soil on top again. So as you can see there, that squirrel decided to bury his seeds. And if he forgets about where he buried his seeds, he's going to leave it there and it'll grow into a plant. So some seeds have hooks or spines that get stuck on an animal's furs or feathers. And these are examples of these hooks and spines. So you see the burrs on the dog's head here. They're stuck to the dog's fur. When the animal moves around from one place to the other, the seeds inside these plants fall off. When on the ground, these seeds will grow into the plant of their own. How do seeds hook onto animals and people? Let's watch this video. So this is a video of someone going for a hike, and they have their gloves on, and they're going to grab the burrs. Now let's watch what happens to these burrs on their gloves. Are they falling off? No, looks like they're sticking to the gloves. And they go from the thumb back to the finger. So that's a perfect example of how those burrs like to stick onto an animal's fur or feathers or onto our clothes. Point to the pictures of animals that spread seeds. Say the name of the animal out loud. Were you right? So what's this picture of? It's a bird. And what is another animal that spreads seeds? Did you say this animal here? What kind of animal is that? It's a squirrel. Great. And what about this animal? This is a frog. Does it spread seeds? No, it does not. So we'll say goodbye to the frog. Wind is another way seeds spread. When the wind blows hard enough, seeds break away from the plant and fly or glide through the air. Some seeds land on the ground nearby, while other seeds travel further away. When this happens, seeds will germinate in the new location and grow into a plant. How does the wind spread seeds? Let's watch this video. So this is a dandelion, and as the wind blows, all those seeds are floating and gliding through the air. And eventually they'll land somewhere else and potentially replant themselves into a new dandelion. So dandelions, thistle, and daisies are examples of plants that spread their seeds with the help of wind. Trees produce leaves with seed pods. When the wind blows, these seed pods float to the ground where the seed is released. How do seeds fall from the trees? Let's watch the video. So these are maple tree seed pods, right? And as the wind blows, they fall to the ground. And we can see here there's many of them just floating and gliding through the air. Fruit comes in many different shapes and sizes. As fruit grows on plants, the heavier they become. When fruit becomes too heavy, they fall off the plant and onto the ground. Water is another way seeds spread. There are many different kinds of plants that grow beside water. Two types of trees that grow beside water are birch trees and willow trees. The seeds on willow and birch trees are very small and light. This makes them easy to float on water. When lightweight seeds fall in the water carries them to a new place where they can grow. So, as we can see here, the seeds are falling from the tree into the river, and then the river takes them away to a new location. Point to the picture of the trees near water. So look carefully at those pictures. Let's see this picture here. Is this near water? It is near water. Good for you. Where's the other tree that is close to the water? Is this near water? Great. Good for you. And what about this tree here? Is this near water? No, this tree is nowhere near water. It's near a field. So we'll say goodbye to that tree. Two types of plants that grow beside water are the yellow flag flower and the water mint flower. The seeds in these plants are very small and light. This makes them easy to float on water. Water carries their seeds to a new place where they can grow. Can you see the water near these plants? Way down here. So as the seed falls off of the plant and it travels down the river, it replants itself into a new plant. All right, that's it for today's lesson. So now we'll talk about our homework. Activity number 1, parents. You can pick an activity that your child can complete. You can print the words 2 times on a piece of paper, or you can write a sentence using each word and remember to try to connect it back to the lesson. Or you can cut out letters in magazines or flyers to spell the words. And the words we're going to spell are seeds, animals, wind, weight, and water. Homework activity number 2, go for a walk and try to find as many of the following things. 1, try to find a bird eating seeds. 2, a squirrel looking for seeds. 3, the wind blowing flowers and trees. 4, a seed falling from a tree or flower. 5, seeds floating on top of water. Do the best you can with those 5 activities. I hope you have some fun. Get outside, enjoy the day, and see if you can try to see and learn as many things as you can related to seeds. Thanks for now.